My name's Erin. This is Earl Vancinas.
Yes.
We're doing a little Gem Insider behind the scenes for YouTube and Facebook. So happy Monday. Hope you're all having a great Monday. Finally got to work with you.
I know. This is take two.
I know. So we were live on television on air this morning. Now we get to do a little behind the scenes, break it down a little bit more, get into
Exactly.
some of your favorite pieces
Some of my
behind the scenes.
Exactly. Some of my favorites, the Gem Exotics, what we're known for.
Yeah. So for somebody who hasn't shopped with you or with Gem Insider before, let's talk about this brand a little bit.
Well, the Gem Insider brand is a focus in on the exotic and rare gemstones, the natural gemstones that you come to expect here at Evine. All in quality 9.2 silver, 14 karat, and my new signature line in 18 karat gold.
Yeah, so Earl has an entire assortment at evine.com. So if you're on your computer, you can check out the assortment, including the new signature assortment. But we did pick a few pieces that we wanted to talk about, mostly because we love them and also because it's Monday, and I feel like no better way to brighten up a Monday
Of course.
than a little jewelry, a little real
Not a little,
gemstone.
a lot of jewelry.
Yeah,
here.
right? So we'd love to hear from you. Drop us a note on Facebook. We'll visit with you. You're our favorite part of the show. We're not going to get too serious here. We're just going to show you some of our very favorite pieces. So we're going to start with this hoop earring in an Arctic blue zircon. For those of you who want to put color up around the face, I say this color is the one that brings energy and awakens the face. What do you think?
I think you basically hit the nail on the head here, because with zircon, doubly refractive, as we talked about before, it just spreads the light out so you get that scintillation, that sparkle.
Yeah.
And this is that Ratnakiri blue zircon from Cambodia that is in that glacier blue, what we call Arctic blue.
Arctic blue, and look at the way that Arctic blue perfectly matches down the front. Something that I've been learning from all of our jewelry guests is not just the brilliance of color or the rarity of the stone, but to match them in cut and in color
That's
is
very
equally
important.
as impressive.
That's very important. Cut is what we call match mated and calibrated. So you want to have not only matching for the dimensions, but for the shade. That's what presents a quality piece. And that's what you expect here from the Gem Insider brand.
177138. It's 32% off. Hi, Kathy and Tracy. Kathy says, Earl, do you have your game face on?
I do have my game face on.
Wait, what does that mean? Is this an inside secret? I don't know.
Yeah, she's one of my fans, and
Yes.
and I kind of posted the other day that I need to have my game face on, and she didn't look much like a game face, so got my game face on.
I feel that's a nice game face. Mine is, I'm trying to smize more like the models do, but it's not working out. Smize is when you smile with your eyes. You know the models, like they do a close-up and they just look so angelic.
All right, let's try it.
No, when I do it, I'm like,
Now there you go. I think you do a
I'm
great
not a
job.
smizer. I'm more of an animator. Also, hi to Tracy. She loves the blue zircon. So nice to hear from you, Tracy. Kathy Green. Oh, she's weighing in. Kathy, yeah, Jane Fonda's coming here for sure. So this hoop earring, it features 14 zircon. It has precious metal of 6.1 grams. And we talk about that a lot on TV,
Yes.
but let's break that down because that's an important element of this piece as well.
Of course, you want to have quality. You don't want to have something that's too light where you feel in your fingers and almost feels like there's nothing there, but you don't want to have it overweighty where it's pulling on the earlobe. It's that perfect dimension to really balance out the stones.
It is. The way that sterling silver and blue come together too, I think this would look good on all hair colors, all skin tones, all ages, but specifically if you have dark hair like me, do you notice how bright it
They
is?
are. They shine
nestled
right
in
through.
there,
And they're a
right?
perfect size. Now, if you're looking at this, you're thinking, well, really, how big is it? I could put a ruler up to it. I'm going to give you an easy way to do it. If you got a quarter at home, these are about the size of a quarter.
Oh, that's a good call. I haven't had cash or a coin in ages.
Ah,
Do you carry cash anymore?
yes,
Do you carry a checkbook?
yes.
Do you really?
I'm old-fashioned that way.
So I can't remember the last time I just had cash on me. Isn't that funny? Because everybody uses their debit cards now or their credit cards
Or
now.
did you just spend it all here?
Or I'm broke. Wonder what, there's a few different options. You never know. Here's the exact measurement on that, just under an inch inside.
You just reminded me of something. You
What?
ever see those signs that says, we'll work for food?
Yes.
I work for Visa. I work for food I ate 3 months ago.
I will work for jewelry. I will, yes, I would work for this Arctic blue zircon. The item number on that was 177138. It's 30% off, first presentation since November, so it's a really great time to get in on that color. There is just something
Also,
spectacular about
remember,
that color.
we talked about the important C cut. These are diamond cut rounds. That's why they have such sparkle and scintillation.
And diamond cut is a more difficult cut
Yes.
than a lot of other cuts, so that's a big deal.
It's a premium when it comes to color.
So here is a boutique right at the Evine homepage where you can check out everything from the Gem Insider. Earl brings you a ton of different genuine gemstones from around the world. I always like to say it's like a global tour.
It
You
is.
get to take a tour of the world. And if you are like me, even as far as 2 years ago, I didn't know how rare, how hard to find, what a labor of love every gemstone was. I mean,
Yes.
truly, for those of you who are in this business, you have to absolutely love it
Think
to
about
bring
the
us these stones.
Think about the sourcing.
I can't even. I
You're,
can't even
you're
fathom.
trekking through some of the most difficult regions of the globe to find these rare gems.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if you don't realize, you can actually mine gemstones here in the United States, and it's still not the easiest process.
No, I mean, and I've been learning that dangerous process. You have to know people.
Yeah.
Then once you get the rough, can you cut it? Do you have somebody who can cut the right size? Does it match? It is fascinating how these pieces come together. So when you see our prices here, it never makes sense to me. I'm like, you guys are the most generous guys
Doesn't make
here.
sense, and honestly, it doesn't make dollars either.
Hi, Kathy. She says you two are funny. I try not to be.
Oh, my looks aren't everything. I'm sorry.
Mary, good morning to you. This is Earl. She's watching from Florida. I hope you're having a great day in Florida, my friend. Feels like Florida and Minnesota today.
I know.
It is unseasonably warm.
I brought it with me.
Thank you, Earl.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, let's get into this pendant. This is, you can choose between the blue or the white, both in zircon in a flower pendant. We've actually never brought this to air before.
No,
You're
this
getting the
is something
first
new.
look behind the scenes. 177140 is how you order. Let's talk zircon real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people are unfamiliar with this brilliant stone.
And that's because it's a very unique stone. It is a natural stone. If you're not familiar with zircon, zircon is a natural mineral. It's actually one of the oldest minerals ever recorded on this planet. It goes back to when the planet was actually formed. There's a variety of colors. The beautiful blue is actually one source out of Cambodia only.
Okay.
Although you can find white, honey color, red, pink, beautiful canary yellows all throughout different parts of the globe.
I notice when I see this genuine gemstone, it still has the sparkle, the brilliance, the fire that we've loved from diamonds, but at a
Exactly.
fraction of the price.
And that's because it's what we call a doubly refractive gemstone, meaning when light enters the stone, it is broken into two different angles. So when it escapes the stone, you're seeing it literally double the light coming out.
It's incredible. Now, the way that it's been built and put together, you've taken these stones, I believe 10 zircon,
Yes.
and really created the perfect little flower that never dies.
Nice little floral motif here. It's very fashionable, very whimsical, but very fun because it's one of these pendants. It's not a big pendant, but you notice it, and that's because they are zircon.
Well, sometimes it's nice to just have that little centerpiece, that signature moment that people remember you wearing, that you never really have to take off. This is one that could layer, could wear on its own, right?
It's like what I like to call that cherry on top.
It is. The whipped cream. Would you rather have cherry or whipped cream?
Well, whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles and more whipped cream.
And are we talking on ice cream, right?
I'll just eat the whipped cream.
Because you know what I like on ice cream, which is really weird? Peanut butter.
That's actually not bad.
Really? Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
It's amazing.
Now it's like,
This could be my peanut butter on top of the ice cream.
or you could just take the whipped cream and
That's what my kids do, like maniacs. I gotta hide
that's
it
why I
from them.
can't buy it for the house because it won't
you
won't
have
stay
kids?
there. No,
No, but
No.
you would eat all the whipped cream.
I would. But I can't. I wouldn't share my toys either.
I'm much too sophisticated for that.
Jamie's in agreement with me
you
back
fit
there.
right in my household. Whipped cream, no sharing. Yeah. But you have better taste in jewelry than my kids do.
No, that's true.
Okay,
I'll
so
share my jewelry knowledge with you.
the flower pendant 177140. We do have the matching stud earrings, everybody. Now you have 9 stones on either side, so 18 total to create the matching floral stud. What's nice about this earring, Earl, is it's not a flat stud.
No.
You know, a stud earring is mandatory, but when you can build in that dimension and that depth of design, I think you can elevate the look.
Exactly, and that's what we've done here. We've elevated the center stone with the surround or the halo of the accenting zircons to give you a three-dimensional effect. And if you even notice how the side stones have a little bit of an angling with that nice little buttercup gallery setting behind, it brings out light from all angles. So it's a small earring, but a powerful statement.
Well, that's a great way to say it because you don't have to have a gigantic piece to make the statement.
Exactly.
This will pick up the light and kind of dance right on the earlobes. And just like the pendant, it is the piece you never have to take off.
Exactly.
So if you're somebody who likes to wear the same piece throughout the week and then maybe jazz it up on the weekends, or you're somebody who just likes to have beautiful pieces that are really wearable for weekends with the grandkids, this is the perfect set, in
That's
my
right.
opinion.
It's a nice everyday wear. It goes from jeans and casual blouse, or maybe you need it for business environment, or maybe going for a nice little special night out. It works for all occasions.
And you know what else? In the budget, $30 total,
Can't
interest-free,
go wrong
gets
there.
the 2 pieces home. So if you were going to do one earring, one necklace, obviously you can match them, blue zircon to blue zircon, or you could mix and match. I mean, you could totally do the white zircon ear and the blue zircon necklace. Chris says, good afternoon. Nothing like purveying jewelry on a Monday. I agree with you. Do you want to know the best thing for the Monday blues? Retail therapy.
That works, doesn't
It's
it?
cheaper than real therapy, I swear. Especially, that's just what Jamie, our producer, says. That's especially when you're shopping
Jamie
with
says a lot of things. I've
interest-free
noticed
value.
that.
Who's
I would listen.
Who's Jamie? Go to evine.com to do your shopping, everybody. Gems in Vogue, Earl, they have their very own boutique right on our homepage. We are in the middle of Gem Week as well, so we have some really good Gem Week prices.
Oh, yes. And we've got some special surprises, especially with my Gem Insider signature line, which you'll see on evine.com/Gem Insider. And those are going to be all in 18 karat, some special one-of-a-kinds.
Oh, really?
I've got a couple here.
Show me one.
Show you
Can
one of
you?
my personal favorites.
Okay.
This is fluorescent mint green garnet out of Mirilani.
Oh, that's a pretty green.
And this is
Beautiful.
a variety of Grosler garnet. A lot of people think it's a Savorite. It is related to that of Savorite.
Okay, it's gorgeous.
But
I
what's
love
really
it.
unique is this is a black light. And watch if I can hit that stone right. It
No way!
It pops a beautiful orange, which
Look
is a
at
cool
that!
characteristic. And we're going to see if we can do There you go.
Oh my gosh.
And that's because it is high in vanadium trace element, which reacts with a long wave black light. And because of that, it's what I like to call the soul or the spirit of the stone. And this is how you can actually tell this is from Tanzania and not the Kenyan material.
That is so impressive. So that's one of the signature pieces
Yeah.
we can find at .com.
And I was the first to actually introduce this on television just back a few years ago.
Really? Were you really?
Uh-huh.
Wow. How long have you been in this business?
Too long.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Because
I've been over 20 years. 1996 is when I actually got in the industry, right out of the Marine Corps.
Well, oh really? Were you in the Marines?
I was in the Marines. Back when I was in better shape. Now kind of round is a shape.
In fashion, we always say, what fruit or vegetable do you resemble that day?
Ah,
Because between all the fruits and vegetables, we can all, align with at least one. My fruits and vegetables change
so what's it
by
today?
season. Today,
Since you put yourself on the spot,
today it's like an apple.
I'll say a wonderful Georgia peach.
It's round and it's holiday hips, and I was happy to celebrate the holidays. Okay, we'll work those off later. Right now, let's get into this choice of opal band ring. We have the fire opal.
Yes.
Or the Ethiopian opal. $750 on a value pay. That's amazing. 176141. How fun to do it with the vermeil and watch the opals play with color.
Exactly. And bezels set with what premium shape? Round cuts in your Mexican fire opal, which is that brilliant sunrise sunset orange, or the kaleidoscope of color, which is your Ethiopian opal
It's
there.
picking up green right there, and then as you move it, you're seeing other colors. Let's dive into the details on this because you also gave us a little white zircon accent.
Yes.
The textured, almost coin edge bezel.
That's exactly it. It is a coin edge bezel.
It brings to life the color and the detail of this piece, and it's also really wearable.
It is. And it's a nice stackable design.
Yeah,
So
it
you can
really
wear
is.
it on its own. You can stack it with something else. Maybe you want to give your wedding band a little bit of flair that day.
Right.
It works with all occasions.
Or maybe you're somebody who doesn't wear your wedding band every day. Maybe it's a little too big, or maybe it doesn't fit anymore.
Exactly.
This is a great way to give it a break. Stacking this with other pieces is a genius idea. What do you love about opals?
Well, actually, I love opals because no two opals will ever be alike. And
nice.
actually, we were talking about earlier that Shakespeare actually named opal the Queen of Gems. And it was believed in the time of the Middle Ages that all gemstones derived from opal
Really?
because the opals had every color.
I didn't know that. Good morning, Chris. I hope I get this right. McGinthia, good morning. Hope you're having a great Monday.
Good morning.
So many of you watching, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great Monday. How
I
was your
am.
weekend?
I'm having a great one.
Did you watch the award show last night?
No, I did not.
Did you watch football last night?
No, I did not.
What'd you do last night?
I was actually flipping through YouTube videos and preparing for today's show.
Okay.
I was
Hi,
working.
we're on air. I'm like checking out my ring, visiting.
I got to keep an eye. She's looking at the 18 karat stuff over here too. She's kind of like,
Sticky fingers. So last night, one
I
of the
can
big
run
award
still.
shows, it was the first of the big award shows last night, Statement Jewelry.
I did see the statement
colors,
pieces.
you know, like those pieces where your jewelry inspires the outfit. I'm just noticing that this ring is totally one of those. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But right now, I want to get to these lever back earrings in your choice of gemstone. We'll take you through your options quickly, and then we'll get into the details so that you can shop. But only $11.67 on an interest-free value pay for whatever one you choose. So we start over here. And you guys might have to tell me because I can't see upside down and
I
backwards.
believe that's our amethyst we're going to start with
Okay.
here.
Oh, there we go. Here's your amethyst.
There it is.
Thank you. Next up will be your crystal quartz. Then we move into the lemon.
That's actually
No,
the
this is
Prasiolite,
the Prasiolite.
which is the sage green variety.
Wait.
It is. It's a
Okay,
very
there we
light.
go, there we go.
It's a
It was
very
just
light
very light.
icy green.
Then the lemon quartz.
Then the lemon quartz.
Then the smoky quartz.
There you go.
Looking at
Varieties
these-
of quartz here.
Okay, so first of all, what do you love about quartz and why do we get so many colors?
Actually, quartz is one of the most abundant minerals on the planet, but it gives you a variety of colors. And quartz is always known throughout history as being one of the favorite gemstones of anybody could have at that time.
Sure.
If you go back to the ancient days of Rome, it was taught that if you actually drank wine from an amethyst cup or put an amethyst drop in a cup with wine, it would prevent you from being drunk. Now that's folklore. Crystal quartz, rock
Have you
crystal.
tried it?
I don't drink,
Okay,
So-
then you haven't.
so I haven't.
Jamie, our producer, will try it in Tucson at the gem show. Okay.
Well, you do know they do that the free tequila shots at the place that you do the event.
They do?
Yes.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
I don't
They do.
ever I don't ever drink tequila or hard alcohol.
No, the reason I know that is every night they salute to the sunset.
Oh,
and
that's right, around the fire pit.
Exactly, and I would always go and have nachos there watching you guys do your show, because that's where I stay every year.
It's a beautiful place.
It is a very beautiful place.
Hey, by the way, if you've ever been to the Tucson Gem Show, write on Facebook to us, and if you let us know what your favorite part is, or if you have questions about what makes it so special. Earl's been going for years and years. He could easily tell you what makes it special. Chris is looking to buy her birthday present. Well, Chris, happy birthday to you.
Happy 25th
I hope
birthday.
you find something special. Any recommendations for her birthday gift?
You can't go wrong with earrings, because they work for all occasions. But go with what to your heart desires. If you maybe
Exactly.
have a gemstone in mind, go with that. Remember, your birthday is this month, so it's garnet. So
Yeah, garnet.
maybe
we
a
have some
special
pretty
garnet.
pieces.
Yes, we do.
Okay, choose that in your choice of gemstone. We have the amethyst, crystal quartz, lemon quartz, prasiolite, or that smoky quartz. 177126. That's how you order that piece. Now, I'm so happy so many of you are watching. Hi, everybody. We are going to get into this Briolette cut slide bracelet. Genius in its design. You're getting a 16 by 12 millimeter Briolette cut, cushion shaped gemstone station right in the center. That's huge. And then you have an adjustable up to 9-inch woven bracelet. How smart is this? And if you love Tucson, this reminds me of Tucson.
Exactly. This is what we call our nice friendship bracelet styling here with the tab briolet, which is the center stone. That means it's faceted on both sides. There's no pavilion to this. So if this literally you flip the stone either way, it's going to look the same from both sides.
So you don't have to worry about it moving. And actually, I like the movement on the wrist. This is obviously your amethyst. It's nice that the corded braided bracelet matches back to the stone. This is your smoky quartz, which is that rich, deep brown. I love smoky quartz with blues and turquoise.
Nice earthy tone. there.
Yes. And then last but not least, you say it.
Tourmalinated quartz.
Thank you. You say it so much better than me. Are you looking at that stone?
You know what? No, you know why
Oh my gosh.
You know why they call it tourmalinated quartz? Those are little tourmaline needles. Those
No
are-
way!
And that's actually what they would call black tourmaline, which is called schorl.
Shoral?
Shoral. Now, if it were a white tourmaline, that's the opposite. That's called acrowhite.
That is so cool. I want full bracelets out of this. I want sculptures in my house out of this. That's amazing. At only $10 on a value pay, you could get all 3 of these home. Really affordably stack them, maybe get more than one of one color
Exactly.
as well. And with that cool slider adjustability, you're going all the way up to 9 inches, you guys. So again, it's a really nice way to customize your fit.
It gives
Sometimes
you
I like to make
versatility.
it tighter up towards my hand, sometimes looser to drape with a watch.
Exactly. I was about to say complement a watch, so you maybe want to extend it out a little bit.
Layer it with your turquoise.
Exactly.
That brown with turquoise. Don't you love smoky quartz and turquoise together?
It's a great complement to each other because you have turquoise, which you think comes from the deep, rich, raw desert areas. But then you have the nice earthy tones of your smoky topaz and smoky quartz gemstones that really remind you of that. It's like mining it from the earth.
Is everybody ready for your red carpet moment?
All right, we got it here.
Okay. London and Swiss Blue Topaz. Look at what you're getting. 12 by 10 cushion in the center. 2 9 by 7 Swiss Blue Topaz on either side. A 3-stone setting that is undeniably glamorous.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Classic.
In the colors. Is it true that blue is always the favorite gemstone color?
Blue is usually always the favorite gemstone color, and it's actually one of the most difficult colors to find pure in nature.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you ever look, really look out in nature, true blue and true red is always the most difficult to find. You'll always find oranges, you'll find browns, you'll find greens, but nothing is ever true blue or truly red. It's very rare
Right.
in nature, no matter whether gemstones, flora, and fauna.
Interesting. Maybe that's why we love the water so much, because the
Exactly.
water brings the blue in all together. Now, each one of the stones is also haloed with the white zircon. You are getting, in the topaz, 8.25 carats, all for $30 on a value pay.
That's right.
That's stunning. I also love that you guys design and taper and consider undergalleries so that these are wearable statements.
That to me is very important. You're not going to skimp on the quality, and that's what you expect from the Gem Insider brand. And that's why you'll see on all my pieces here the GI logo, an under gallery, detail all throughout, substantial amount of metal on the shank and setting. It is a quality piece.
It is such a quality piece. Item number 177129. This would be a showstopper for Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
If you give this to her, or if you're going to buy something for yourself. I mean, Chris, this could be your beautiful robust ring. That's
That-
what Chris is looking for.
that could be a
Leisha's
really good
loving
one.
this ring right now. Hi to everybody watching. We're so happy you're here. Hope you're having a great Monday. Might be lunch hour where you are. Kick back. We're just visiting with Earl. He's our gem insider.
Yes.
Earl brings us some of the most brilliant gemstones. And what I love about this brand is gemstone is first. And you really celebrate the colors and the cuts and the rare finds that we don't always see everywhere else.
Exactly. That's the focus of Gem Insider, to bring you the rare, the exotic, unique, the beautiful gems you've come to love, and to put it in quality. And you notice I don't accent in cubic zirconias. I accent everything in genuine gemstones. That is the focus.
Yeah, and wait till you see what he's done with this turquoise earring. The turquoise earring has a hinge pushback closure. The turquoise wraps all the way around in the inside out presentation. So as we like to say, you get credit for all of the turquoise that you're purchasing, because in the ear, you'll never have a bad view. 176206, and what you've done is accented with blue topaz.
Exactly. We've gone the shades of blue here. You have your traditional Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which has become a staple, a most recognized statement for the Gem Insider brand. But we wanted to give it a little bit of contrast, so that's why in between each station here, we've put a Swiss Blue Topaz in between.
Swiss blue topaz in between, beautifully set. The length on this is terrific, by the way.
Should be around an inch and a half, if I'm correct here.
If you have that right, look at you. Earl is the product expert, everybody.
No, I've just been doing this too long.
Once Jamie tried to convince me it was him, and I didn't know who to believe, but it's you.
He was giving hand signals over there. He was like, this.
Yeah. 176206. Can I slip these in, you guys? Is that all right with everybody? Okay, I want to put these in really quickly because I got to show you what the turquoise does to the complexion. Don't you
Exactly.
love turquoise to energize
I love turquoise, period, because turquoise is it's such a not only a beautiful stone when you get these pure colors in that robin's egg blue, but it's also got such a lore, such a history to it.
Do you see that even from across the way?
I love it.
Right? I'm exhausted. I have been since 2007 when my first son was born. Haven't slept a straight night since. What is that? Why does that happen? Haven't had cash or a good night's sleep since my kids have been born. Look at the way that this just energizes the face and energizes the complexion and brings that energy or that excitement
It
back
does.
to the face.
It literally dances right off the ear there. Look at that. Oh, she's ready. See?
And I like it when I'm wearing a very basic sweater.
Do you want me to drop the beat for you because you got the?
Do you know how to beatbox?
No, but I can do it.
In the club on a Monday morning
Oh, Jamie just lost it there.
in Minnesota. That wasn't our idea. Hi, oh, Alicia says, wow, 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 that's beautiful. That was part of Jamie's production plan. You guys were just following his plan.
I was following the rules. He was
Yep.
giving me the signal.
You think it's us? It's not.
Hey, he hasn't told me to start doing the voices yet either, so
Do you have voices?
I can do different voices.
Oh my gosh, do it. Your fave. Do your favorite party voice.
My favorite
Like
part.
like if you're at a party. and
well, I
people are-
used to actually do cartoon characters.
Did you really? Like who would we recognize?
Some of the younger people might here recognize it, but I used to do a voice that sound like this all the time, and I can tell a lot about the turquoise and the paradigm. It's such a beautiful piece.
That's amazing.
Elmo likes it when you show him bracelets.
No way. Did you used to do Elmo?
That was one I did for like other little videos
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but the other one voice, I'll tell you who it is later, just for
Okay.
rights and stuff. But we can do that after.
You're
like-
little meaty.
Yeah.
A little meat.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
You know exactly who it is then.
All right. I hang out with too many guys. Okay. Household full of boys. Let's get into this bracelet that I've been wearing. Arizona Peridot and turquoise come
That's
together.
right.
And ladies, if you're like me and you're always with the guys, this is a great way to get back into your feminine piece. You have beautiful choice between 7 inches, 7.5 inches, or 8.5 inches. Each one done with that Arizona Peridot. And this, you're picking up the matrix of the turquoise.
Exactly. That's what we call the brecciation of the turquoise. And what you're seeing here is what I like to call gems of the desert, because you are looking at two gems that are known from the desert areas of Arizona here. You got beautiful, bright green olivine variety of peridot, and then you actually have your Kingman turquoise here.
Okay, so you have both. And Kingman is also a really respected, sought-after mine.
Yeah, it's actually one of the oldest turquoise mines that's still in production. It actually goes back to, it was one of the biggest trading mines for the Native Americans.
Really? And it's U.S., right? Mined in,
Oh,
mined
yeah.
in America? Look at the way that these are set now, too. I think that you're building in even more. It has like this cultural feel, where the way the sterling silver frames each one of the pear-shaped turquoise, and the articulation between each station makes it so comfortable.
Exactly, and we've gave it a little flair. If you notice, it's not just a straight standard basket setting. We give you each stone a little bit of personality around it with the silver work.
Speaking of personality, the ring that matches back, are you kidding me? That bypass ring is stunning. This bypass ring, 176204, is next, but I love the way they complement each other. So if you wanted to do the bracelet, you just choose your size, 7, 7.5, or 8.5 inches. That's 177807. And then the ring, 176204, together, you're looking at just about $50 interest free on a value pay.
Now, how can you go wrong with that? This is
can't.
how you kick off 2019.
Right, look at that. And what is it about the green and the blue? That color combination, everybody likes it.
It's very soothing. It's very calming.
Yeah, it has this nature inspiration, but I like that you added a little glamour with that sterling silver. Okay, make sure you're checking out of your carts, everybody. I always tell people this because it's happened to me. You know, nothing is yours until you actually check out.
Exactly.
Have you ever shopped that way? You put something in your cart, you're watching for a few hours, go run an errand or something, you come back and it's gone. It's not yours till you check out. So, quick reminder. All right, so we're gonna move right into the matching ring and break
Yes.
this down. We gotta talk about, this is one of the most unique rings I've ever seen. First of all, what does bypass mean?
Bypass means it's where the ring comes up, but they literally intersect each other. They are bypassing.
I get it.
So a very easy, open design is very modern statement here. And what we've done here is we've actually combined it with two different geometric aspects. You have your oval cut with the Cabochon Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but we've decided to go a little bit more squared off with your emerald cut peridot.
So you're really getting 2 rings in one, because you could do a solitaire out of that oval turquoise
Yes.
with that beaded halo, that two-tone design, and that'd be stunning at $99.99.
Yes, it would.
An emerald cut peridot doesn't even need to be set into a ring to be worth $99.99. And you're getting both.
And what's very important, this is an emerald cut, which is a premium cut for a peridot, because peridots can have a tendency to have a little bit of inclusion patterns, what they call a lily pad inclusion, those little
Okay.
tiny hematite flakes. So you try to hide that. So an emerald cut is like a prism. It's like looking through a glass window. So if there's any little sins in that stone, you're going to see
it has to be perfect.
This is extremely clean.
Chris says this reminds her of the Caribbean colors, and
That's a great description.
agree.
I do.
This is like heading to the Caribbean in a modern boutique hotel that has all the luxuries of the Caribbean, but the modern amenities that you want.
That's the ring that you enjoy while you're lounging there with your Mai Tai.
Yes. Your Mai Tai, the sun, the sand, the smell
The warm weather.
of sunscreen. Do you like the smell of sunblock? It just reminds me of warm weather, cool breezes. No?
Well, I live by the beach, so I get that smell a lot.
Quit bragging. What a bragger.
If I actually showed you where I live by the beach, it's literally would be like walking across the parking lot here. That's the distance.
Have you ever been in Minnesota when the sun comes out after winter? Because we really will go weeks without seeing sunshine because it's really gray and gloomy. And when the sun comes out, we all come out like it's twilight, like we're vampires, and our skin is sparkling, and we're like desperate for the vitamin D. I'm not kidding. My kids, when the sun comes out, like change their attitude. It's so exciting. So yes, the smell of sunscreen makes me happy, even though
well,
you're
then-
used to it.
I'll bring you some special
Thank
sunscreen
you.
for my travels.
Thank you. I'll see Tucson. I'll be counting on that.
Darn right.
Let's talk about this multi-shape zircon north-south cluster ring. You can choose the blue or the multi, all done in zircon, and these are all the colors coming to life now that you were talking about
Exactly.
earlier.
It's a nice little plethora, cornucopia of colors here in your variety of zircons, and this is kind of like we call the global traveler ring because these are zircons from different parts of the globe.
Really?
Because the blue zircon is one source. That's
Okay.
from the Ratnakuri mines of Cambodia. Then you have the beautiful deep reddish zircons, that rose red, which is actually from Tanzania.
Wow. So you're getting 2 different countries, all in one beautiful stone, and look at the way you chose to set it.
I love it.
It's so elongating.
It's what we call a nice little elegant waterfall ring. It's a waterfall of zircon.
Definitely. Okay, so to order this, 177-137, only $30 on an interest-free value pay. That's the multi. If you're obsessed with the blue, I mean, the blue
That
is...
icy blue. Now they call it Arctic blue, and the reason for that, I don't know if you've ever seen like on National Geographic, they show glaciers, and when the ice is so compacted, it's pressed every ounce of air, every ounce of water out through it, that it gives it that icy blue. That's what you see here in a gemstone.
If you, those icy Arctic blue hoop earrings with this would be
Oh,
beautiful.
perfect ensemble.
Yes, everybody loves that color. 25% off, $30 on an interest-free value pay. Choose either one. And I think this is one of those rings that you could wear probably on all 3 fingers.
You could.
Don't you think? You could wear it on all 3. The nice profile as well is something that I think we don't always think about, but so important, wearability. right
Wearability.
there.
And very low profile here. And you notice how there's even a curvature of this to blend with the roundness of your finger.
Exactly. So it's really nice. It follows the curve of that band around the finger. So 177-137 is how you order. Now, when did you say you're moving to Minnesota now after all that good weather?
That's probably not going to
No. Okay, you're not moving to Minnesota. That's
Although
weird,
I
'cause
did bring nice
Jamie
weather.
was telling people that.
I did bring nice weather with me though.
Did you?
Did you notice how it is?
I
mean,
guess.
it is in the upper 30s.
I know. Well, you know what happens here, you guys? Inside our building, it's like Las Vegas. There's no windows, and it's always light, and there's always people talking and walking around. So honestly, I was like, wait, what is the weather like outside? Wait, when's the last time I've been outside? Don't
Like
you
what?
feel like that when you're in here?
I do feel like that. Then I take one step out the door and I take 5 steps back in the building.
Okay, where are we ending now, you guys? Are we on, what number are we on?
14, 15.
Oh, perfect.
14,
Ah.
14 and 15.
We got 2 of my signature
All right,
pieces.
so that's what I'm going to confirm on. I'm going to turn this over to you, Earl,
Well-
because this is a big deal.
This is a big deal. I'm very excited to bring here Gem Insider, my Gem Insider signature line, which are all one of a kinds, all in 18 karat. And I chose these 2 specific ones to showcase for you because this is your birthstone for the month of January is garnet. But I just don't want you to think all garnets are just a nice, brilliant red. There are some of the rarest gemstones on the planet that are garnet, such as this is one of the fluorescent mint green garnets that I told you
The
about.
color changing?
The one that will
Oh my gosh.
that will actually, that is what this is a long wave blacklight. It's just a simple tool
Yep.
to detect vanadium or chromium trace elements in
I've got to
stone.
put this on. I've got to put this on. Okay, and then the other one.
The other one is something relatively new. This is out of Eastern Africa. This is what is trademarked as bishop's garnet.
Okay.
And the term bishop's garnet is in reference to Catholic bishops who would always wear a regal royal purple. This is
Yeah.
100% natural. And unlike a rhodolite, people say, well, it's a rhodolite. No. Rhodolite is a purplish garnet with a reddish flash. Notice this is purple garnet with blue flash.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's what makes it so unique and significant. And this is a relatively recent discovery of garnet. This is considered the top 10% of the Mozambique purple garnet and is going by our trade name of Bishop's Garnet.
So, what's the future of the signature collection? Will it exclusively be at evine.com? Are you bringing it to air?
Well, we'll have it right now on evine.com/Gem Insider, and you can look under Gem Insider Signature. You'll see a
Okay.
whole variety. They are one of a kinds, and they will be limited, meaning we will have them up there for limited time. Once they're gone, I will always try to bring in something new and rare and exotic. In past Gem Insider signature pieces, we've had East African color change garnet.
Oh my
We
gosh.
have demantoid garnet, which is one of the rarest of all garnets
Wow.
on there right now. We have some beautiful, deep, dark aquamarine from the new Minerva Nampula mine out of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
We also have some gents pieces, all in 18 karat.
Ooh, Jamie.
So we
Hear
do
that?
have some men's rings. In fact, I have one of them on right now.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
this
Look
is-
at that texture.
This is rubellite tourmaline in 18 karat.
Wow.
And this is just an example of, hey, I haven't forgotten the guys.
That's stunning. So here's the deal. You can find everything from Gem Insider at evine.com. The signature collection will live there. You have a few more shows live tonight and tomorrow.
Yes, I have one more show tonight at 4 p.m. our time, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Another show tomorrow. We will see you in Tucson, correct?
Yes, you will.
Some live shows in Tucson.
Yes.
We'll stay tuned. Gem Week continues. Go to evine.com to do all your shopping and have a marvelous Monday, everybody. Thanks to Chris, Leisha, Kathy. So good to hear from all of you. Have a great day.